Welcome to Daily Design with Denise from Denise Gianna Designs. So many of our clients and friends who normally pop in are unable to at this point due to the health crisis. So we thought that we'd have some video time with all of our Facebook friends and anybody else who wants to watch and give some design wisdom on a daily basis for a few minutes every day. Today, to get us started, I have a few questions which are common, popular questions that I get often from potential clients. One of the first questions I get often, because we are a full-service reupholstery, slipcover, and furniture upcycling workroom, as well as an interior design space, is how do I know if my furniture is worth redoing? So this is a tricky question. Almost anything is worth redoing for a few very good reasons. We want to keep things out of a landfill. It's green. It's awesome to take something and create it into something else. If you were to have a piece of furniture painted or redone in a different style or upgraded, it's a very cost-effective way to maintain a piece of furniture that you like. And it also gives you an opportunity to be very creative and artistic. Certainly, we don't recommend DIY because it's not easy to paint a piece of furniture so that it will last and look good for years to come. But we are very engaged with our clients and we do some really interesting work based on what they like. Another way of upcycling and improving your furniture and staying green is reupholstery. Reupholstery is sort of a lost art. I have working with me Amy from New Life Upholstery, and she is one of the best upholsterers I've ever met. She's also one of the few upholsterers I've ever met because there aren't that many out there. I have seen Amy transform a chair that was just ugly and make it fabulous. And I've seen her take things that were absolutely fine and make them super cool and really specific for a client's needs. But how do you know if it's a good idea to reupholster? Okay, almost all furniture is worth saving. Generally, we take a good look at the piece and give you our honest opinion. Almost everything can be shorn up, glued, restrapped, springs can be tightened. It's really all in the fabric and the foam. We use a nice high-density foam which makes every piece, chairs, sofas, very comfortable. And we give you an option of this is what it'll cost if we get this piece to perfect. And almost everybody that comes in here gets their piece to perfect. We have lots of pieces that we've done, and the next time I will have pictures to show you because it won't be quite so extemporaneous. But one thing I will show you is sitting right next to me here, this piece, which is in fact a really lovely custom slipcover made to order based on a client's very specific tastes. It's a slipcover over a really modern chair with very little cushioning. And as you can see, the slipcover has made it look really amazingly cool, regal, and funky. This is going into someone's dressing room. The next question I get a lot is, I hate fill in the blank, but I've lived with it for fill in the blank number of years. How do I go about changing it? This question constantly shocks me because it's really very easy. You simply have to identify what it is you don't like about something and explore options. Well, this is difficult for a lot of people, and as a design professional, I find it easy, which is a good thing because it's what I do for a living. Usually, a color change makes a huge difference in someone's room and their home and their life. Color changes are some of the most stressful things my clients have to deal with, but we are expert color consultants, and I guarantee you that with the right consultation and following our foolproof method of trying out paint and living with it, you'll find a color that works perfect for you. People often ask, well, what do I do in an open floor plan? Well, open floor plans are actually sort of on the way out, but like most things, they'll be back again. When you live in an open floor plan, your use of color is particularly important because you do not want endless wall after wall after wall running into each other. We have lots of different strategies for improving an open floor plan. One of the biggest is the highlight wall. If someone tries to tell you that the highlight wall is passé, close the door in their face. It's not true. Highlight walls have been around for years. They can be highlighted with wallpaper, with frescoes, with mosaics, with fabric, with interesting geometric shapes in a different color, or typically just a different color on a wall. I like to do a highlight wall where two walls meet so that you have sort of a highlight corner. The key with open floor plans is that all of the colors you use should make sense with each other, and they should be reincorporated more than once. If you have a house and you don't like your color, it's easy enough to change. But what if you hate your floor plan? Or worse yet, what if you have a really awkward room? Well, personally, I like to just go in and rearrange the space until it's perfect. But a lot of people are uncomfortable with that. We have 3D room rendering capabilities. We can measure your room, measure your stuff, and give you 2, 3, 4 possible layouts using what you have. We can also then suggest more appropriate sizes or types of furniture. And once we have a layout that you're comfortable with, we'll come over, we'll rearrange everything until you're happy and comfortable. And if you're not happy and comfortable, we'll put it all back the way it was and come up with another solution. Another great way to improve your space when you're kind of sick of it is with an area rug. Area rugs are simple, beautiful, and fairly inexpensive ways to update a room. I personally am very fond of area rugs that can literally be hosed down or driven through the car wash. Now, I'm not joking about that. You really can do this. There's some really high quality, beautiful rugs out there that are so easy to live with and easy to clean. If somebody wants a silk or wool rug or something in a linen or maybe an antique rug, we're very down with that as well. I love working with beautiful artistic pieces, but we want to make sure that your lifestyle supports the kind of rug you're putting on your floor. The third question that I get, and this one comes in less often, but it's very crucial, is I want a giant dream kitchen or bathroom renovation, but I'm very confused by everything I'm seeing online. Yes, that's the point of the online, I believe, is just to confuse you and to force you to make a lot of expensive purchases. I'm calling out to you, house. If you've ever been on the house website and seen all of the options, all of the possibilities for any potential kitchen or bathroom, obviously you're completely overwhelmed. So we have some hard and fast advice for people who really want to undertake a kitchen, bathroom, porch, outdoor, living room, any kind of renovation, whether it's your dream job or just something that you want to do to upgrade your house. First, you need to sit down and consider how you use the space, really how you use the space. How often are you in the space? Do you entertain? How many people use the space? Is it a multi-purpose space? Then you want to consider as well how you want to use the space. Everybody thinks they want a gourmet kitchen, but really think about it. How often do you need to cook in a gourmet kitchen? Maybe often, maybe once or twice a year. Once you figure out what you have, how you want to live, and how you truly live, you can apportion your budget. Now, any budget is appropriate for any room as long as you're willing to stay within your budget. The average full bathroom at builder or basic grade renovation is somewhere around $10,000 or $11,000 with fixtures and finishes and construction work. That's not a small piece of change, but that's very basic. We work very hard with our clients to identify the 1 or 2 or 3 things that are most important to them in a design project and focus on those things as the splurges and really work to spend less, find deals, come up with creative ways to use interesting materials to save money in other areas. You never want to skimp on fixtures like toilets and tubs. You don't want to skimp on appliances, and you never want to skimp on things like flooring and structure. But when it comes to tile and decor and different things like that, there are a million ways to save money. But before you go ahead and start to plan your renovation, back away from the computer, back away from the websites, Pinterest, House, and maybe even the magazines. They can be very overwhelming. The first thing I suggest you do is make yourself a file that's full of ideas that make you happy. Pictures, colors, items, whatever they are. They don't have to be an entire room. They don't even have to relate to the room you're redoing. Just things that make you happy. Look at them, figure out what it is that makes you happy in that picture, and let that inform your decision about your style, your desires for the room, and then give us a call. And we will help you figure out the best way to spend your money and the best way to save your money and how to have the most beautiful room. So I'm really hope that you enjoyed this little chat, and we're going to be doing these for the foreseeable future. So tune in again tomorrow to Daily Design with Denise. And if you have anything you want to ask, if you have a subject you want discussed, please put it in the Facebook comments or send a direct message to Denise Gianna. Thank you.